In this lesson, we'll talk about how a blockchain network maintains an accurate ledger of all transactions without requiring any single trusted entity. We'll learn about what a node does and what happens if their record of the blockchain is inconsistent with everybody else's. We'll talk about the difference between valid and ethical transactions from a blockchain perspective. We'll learn about what a staker is and what a validator does. We'll look at how blockchains use aligned incentives to maintain an accurate record. We'll learn what gas fees are and why they are needed. We'll talk about what happens when there are more transactions than capacity on the next block, and how you can skip the queue to rush through urgent transactions. We'll finish off by comparing gas fees on the Ethereum and Polygon networks. Unlike your bank or the Visa network, there is no single trusted entity responsible for maintaining a ledger of all balances on the blockchain. Instead, there are multiple copies of the blockchain stored and updated on many computers across the world. These computers are called nodes. If one of them has an inconsistent record, it will be rejected by the network and the remaining nodes will continue to be updated. There is nobody to make a judgment call if your digital assets have been taken away from you in an ethical or unethical way. If the transactions are valid, they will be written to the blockchain. Let's take a look at a few examples to demonstrate this. Let's say you send cryptocurrency from your cryptocurrency exchange account to your blockchain wallet. Is this an ethical transaction? Yes. Is it a valid transaction? Yes. Will it be accepted by the blockchain network? Yes. Example 2. Let's say somebody tries to send cryptocurrency from your blockchain wallet to their own by sending a counterfeit transaction to the network. Is this an ethical transaction? No. Is it a valid transaction? No. Will it be accepted by the blockchain network? No. Let's take another example where someone steals your blockchain wallet's secret recovery phrase using malware and then tries to transfer your cryptocurrency to their own wallet by sending a transaction to the network. Is this an ethical transaction? No. Is it a valid transaction? Yes. Will it be accepted by the blockchain network? Yes. The blockchain doesn't care about right or wrong. The only important blockchain criteria are if transactions are valid or not. Let's take a look at how that works. Each validator gathers a set of transactions into a block and proposes it as the next block in the network. Validators will back up this with cryptocurrency. Some of it may be their own crypto, some of it may be on behalf of other people called stakers. If the block is accepted and the majority of validators agree that all transactions in a block are valid, consensus is reached and the validator will win a reward. The validator will divide this reward between themselves and their stakers. If the majority of validators don't agree that all transactions in a block are valid, consensus isn't reached and the block is rejected. The validator will be penalised. They will lose some of the cryptocurrency they have staked. This is called slashing. This system of rewards and penalties in many proof-of-stake blockchains helps to motivate validators to make sure all transactions they submit to the network are valid. When you purchase by credit or debit card, there are hidden transaction fees. Similarly, on the blockchain, fees need to be gathered to cover transaction costs. These fees are called gas fees. Gas fees are used to fund the rewards given to validators and stakers on the blockchain network. These rewards incentivize them for checking that the transactions are valid and cover the cost of using resources on the network like executing smart contracts or storing data. When a blockchain network gets very busy, the number of transactions submitted can be more than the room available on the next block. You need to either pay standard gas fees and wait for your transaction to go through at a less busy time, or pay extra gas fees to skip the queue and have your transaction included into a block sooner. Due to demand and capacity constraints, the Ethereum network has typically much higher gas fees than the Polygon network. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe and hit that bell to learn more about RCAs, NFTs and crypto.